Okay, so first of all, hello everyone. My name is Ni William, and today I will be the host, one of the moderator for this podcast. Yeah, nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, Emma, can you introduce yourself?
Oh, of course. So, my name is Nawins. Currently, I work as an anchor at news station. So, I'm really interested about this program. That's why I joined this one. Thank you.
What about Communion?
Okay, so hi again. My name is Mimia, and you can call me, just Mimia. So, I'm now currently at a second year student at Parami University, and also a member of Parami Voice Setting Club, which is a student lab club at our university as well. So I think we just met Nuna Win before, because I hope she joins our next session in collaboration with the DC club at Parami University. So yes, I think this is the second time that I meet you, and also we meet again. So yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
For me, it is the first time because last time I couldn't join because I was on a vacation, and sorry for that. And this is our first time meeting. Okay, so today our podcast topic is the influence of social media. So we all know that we all are using the social media every day, and it become one of the essential part of our life. And most of the people say that we can't live without social media, right? I hope you all agree. So let me ask to Emmanuel, what is the first social media platform you joined or you used?
Yes, for me, I think Facebook, the first social media one. Yes, I used.
So what about Gomian?
Obviously, yeah, Facebook for many people in Burma, but I think I think the first time I used to, I get in touch with Facebook is maybe around in 2012 or 2011. So it's just kind of like a decade ago. At that time, there's not so much advanced technology or feature, especially using Facebook as well. And also, yeah, I would say Facebook is the first one, and also like Viber for some kind of communication, messaging, or texting to friends or our family or things like that. So I would say the first one is Facebook, and also another one is like Viber as well. So, but it's just kind of like just for your information, because I hope some of you or many of people might not familiar with that application, but we do also had a B-Dog in Burma at the time. So B-Dog is like a kind of like a Facebook as well. It's kind of like a socializing, software platform, like a Facebook and other, Instagram, things like that. But it's kind of like another version, but a lower version of Facebook. So I think I'm not sure is they available. B-Dog is available these days, but I'm not sure about it. But the point is that I also had, how can I say, choose B-Dog as well at the time. So B-Dog works kind of like a popular platform at that time, over Facebook. Yeah.
Okay. So for me, I don't know you guys might be familiar with that or not. It was Tinder. There was a platform. Yeah. When I was young, I didn't know how to use Facebook, and my phone didn't support Facebook version. So that's why Tinder was the only application that I used to connect with my friends. And like Communia said, I also used BeeTalk as well. Oh, I think I'm that much old as I could use BeeTalk or Tinder or something. And later, surprisingly, I only use Facebook after I have finished the matriculation exam. Yeah, this is so surprising for me because I am getting out of date these days. Yeah. Okay, so for another question, so we all know that social media has become a powerful tool. So, what do you think? What makes social media powerful?
Yeah, for me, I think we can use most of the times we use Facebook, like Facebook and also Instagram. We can see a lot of people posting like they are doing activity, and also they share a lot of knowledge, and they are like experience. So we wanna note about that we don't know, and also we wanna see our beautiful things, and also like sometimes beautiful people. What are they doing? And also why are they are like sometimes we use Instagram, we have no intention and we have no idea, but just seeing beautiful people and also handsome like person. I think a lot of things here's a lot of influence social media to people. That's one thing that there are no idea about seeing as like beautiful. And another thing is for me, most of the time I used Facebook or Instagram for studying. Like I joined group like maybe Parami admission and also other yes Parami University and also other. Like scholarship sharing group to learn about scholarship information and scholarship why also other people what are they doing, so how they prepare for their university admission and also scholarship. Yes, maybe I think social media influence us because we have a lot of we can get a lot of results from that. Yes, that's why I think okay.
So that might also be a good positive impact. We can also say that, right? Yeah. What about Gomian?
Yeah, I would not. I wouldn't also deny the fact that I use some kind of social media, especially IG, Instagram, and also Facebook, just to communicate or just to see celebrity or other beautiful people or things like that. Especially a lot of time, well, when I have a free time, kind of like it, I just want to relax, and also I go to Instagram and also watch reels, 1,000 stories or things like 100 stories these days. So especially I will focus on some kind of Chinese video just to see some Chinese point or Taiwanese points or things like that. So I will not deny the fact that that's that as well. But I think what makes social media powerful is that the first thing is we kind of like depends on these kind of social media, whatever it is, messaging app or calling app or things like that. But the fact is that the first reason is for just communication, and also another one is like since the COVID-19 pandemic in around 2020 or 2019. So I think most of our daily activity, and also our socializing skills, and also as well as the economic factor, things like that, kindly shift to the social media as well, because we kind of like see our information about the news related to healthcare information like COVID-19 pandemic and also other diseases or things like that. So the first one is communication, and also we do also have get information through social media and share with it. And also another one is like we do also depend on the social media for our economic factors or things like that. For example, like we do have some kind of small little business like online shopping or things like that. So that's the thing. I think days by day, time passes. I think we are mostly relying into the social media more than ever before. So yeah, I would say. And also, I just would like to point out another fact that we mentioned. I do we do also, how can I say, engage with social media just to get information about education and resources as well. So maybe whatever is a Facebook or other website, things like that, we do also get information about educational resources, like sharing information about scholarships, and also getting feedback and getting feedback like about the scholarship or maybe about the university. And also we do also have a chance to explore our interests and also our career interest related medias through social media, not only from Facebook, but also across other social media as well. So yeah, I would say that I think that makes the social media these days makes powerful more than before. Yeah,
I agree with both of you, and the same things that you point out. You can see, you can see a lot of beautiful people. Oh my God, that is the same things between. You've got more time for eye feeding. Okay. So for me, I think it has become powerful because of the people and because of their time spent on social media. Because if no one use it, it wouldn't be powerful, right? So we use it, so it become powerful. So it has the audience, so it become powerful. That's it. So you point out like Facebook and Instagram, and I think one of the most powerful one is TikTok because it gives you a lot of reach and a lot of reaction, and most of the people, especially youth, are addicted to it, and they feel like this is their life, and they can't get out of it, and they can't resonate it with their daily life or with their social life or something, and they TikTok or social media platform become their world, and they are living in that universe, and they don't have time to think about their improvement or their, how can we say, their values or something. Yeah, they become addicted to social media, and sometimes they affect the mental health. And one of the boy who lives near my house is really addicted to TikTok, and whenever he saw me, he told me like, "Oh, Ma, shall we make a TikTok?" Oh my God, I say no, because I am not good at dancing, or like I don't even have the courage to show my face on TikTok. I also have TikTok account, but I just use a private profile to to get the information. Okay, so yeah, that's it. What about you? What do you think about like youth and social media?
Yes, most of youth people use social media still, and also social media is really influence on them because you can also sometimes most young people use social media overusing, so that's why they have a lot of like problem like mental health, and also another they want to be tougher passings like, and also you see like using our social media more and more day by day. So they are really, my background is really noisy.
Yeah.
So I wanna give time to many of you
Okay.
a little bit more.
So yeah, like we mentioned earlier about the use of social media and also the benefit of social media these days. But we might also look beyond that look beyond it. I mean, like the other side of the social media as well, because I was one of the person like many people. So I was one of the person who used to addicted to social media, especially Facebook as well, and also some other game apps, because I think what I'm thinking of the benefit, or they benefit to our communication, to our daily life, and also to our economic factor or some other getting information on this like that. But another thing is like we want to. I always ask myself. I used to always ask myself like why do I really addicted to Facebook as well? Because and I figured it out in my some courses at Parami University when I'm studying. So I think it's kind of like an algorithm issue. So they do use some kind of advanced technology feature called algorithm as well. So algorithm is a part of it. So to put it simply, I guess they kind of like they keep monitoring our activities and our interaction. For example, like reaction, comment, or message, or things like that. So they keep monitoring, our activity on social media as well. Whatever you use Facebook, whatever you use Instagram, TikTok, or Telegram, things like that. So by that, they kind of like they monitor us and they calculate and they analyze what do we like, what do we want, or what do they really want us to show just to keep our time being spent on the social media as long as possible. So by that, I feel like if I like a food blogger video, or maybe like like something food a video something related to food blogger or chef or things like that. Maybe another time, or maybe on that day there's a bunch of reads and bunch of information, or maybe like some kind of poll videos which is related to food, maybe street food, maybe whatever food is there, food blogger, things like that. So the fact is that, and I realized that the fact is that, I'm kind of like being watched and being monitored by such kind of advanced social media that I didn't know before. But I now know that it's called algorithm. So algorithm, I feel like algorithm are really, really scary for me. So because they keep monitoring us, and also they know what they need to show us. So things like, so I think that's how it works on their end, especially on social media, just to keep our time spent on their application, things like that. So by that, I feel like we kind of like addicted to the social media, especially whatever you use TikTok or Facebook. Yeah. So especially TikTok, TikTok attract us like some kind of advanced feature like facial expression, or maybe like doing games on videos, and also some kind of advanced emoji videos or things like that, like maybe music a part of that. So yeah, I think that's kind of like we addicted, that's how it was, and we kind of like addicted to these applications, these social platforms. So yeah.
You perfectly explain a documentary that I have watched called The Social Dilemma, which is about the addiction of the social media and how they are controlling. Yeah, it is one of the documentary that I like, and I want everyone to, I want to recommend to everybody to watch it, because you might know the ideas of how scary social media is. Yeah. What about Manuel? Do you have anything else to add?
Yes, of course. I think you two mentioned a lot of things and a lot of facts. So I want to mention the other fact, like negative facts in people. And sometimes it maybe gave or blind can get threats, like mean social harassment, because I think last week I read about social harassment case or social media case. That's why I think the victim is just 15 year old. She used Facebook and she got a friend talking to her messenger. Like maybe later they are lovers, and they do video calls and call each other, and do other thing. So yes, her partner record everything, and also after that, yes, he told her, oh, I will post a lot of your made video on social media. So if you want to do that, give me money. The first time she gave her transfer money, but after again and again he demand. So last time she can't afford and she told her people I face that kind of problem. So and her parent and also her friend gave a lot of advice, and also I think that case ended by, like, I remember it like colleagues. So that's really big. Yeah. So that kind of threat can be gave youth people from social media. Yes. That is a negative feedback. Yeah.
Yeah, it is really scary, and they have the consent to access our profile photos or profile videos or our information. Then they make like fake or misleading information, and they just use our profile to get some money or to trick to the other people. So this is, sometimes I'm worried that, oh, I'm upload photo, and who will be using my photos to trick to the other people?
This time, Japan.
Yes, of course, of course. Once a girl told me like, and she reached to my like Viber, and she told me, you just need to give 10 minutes, and you just need to subscribe to YouTube, and you will get a lot of money. I told her, like, oh, how much money will you give? And if it is $1 million, I will do it. Then she blocked me.
I also got a message from a foreign person. Oh, I will go to the military. So please, hand it my account. I will transfer you a lot of money. So, oh, I don't know. I don't want. I don't any money from you. Oh, that kind of scary.
Yeah, they are sometimes really funny. And another scary thing is, social media sometimes show a perfect life. So most of the people can envy. So they keep showing you how wealthy the other people are, or how successful they are, or how much money they have got. So I usually see like, oh, they've got a Dior lipstick, or they've got the latest smartphone or the MacBook or something. So it can make a person, envy and pressure to themselves. So like, I am not affordable to buy this or something. So what about you? What do you think?
Yeah, of course. I also feel like that because when I see a lot of people are really buffet, like you mentioned, they have a lot of luxury in your shoe. So when I see that kind of video, I feel, oh, why I don't have that kind of things. And so I am like maybe I am and use like people who can't be able anything. Sometimes I feel guilty to myself, but I can give the kind of things. So I feel it's maybe useless sometimes. Oh, am I useless person? So, because a lot of people have a lot of things, luxury things. Why I don't have that kind of things? So yes, I also face that kind of feelings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course. It is really, leading you to do everything for money or to get a perfect life. Yeah.
yeah, of course, yeah.
What about Bohemia? Any ideas?
Obviously, yes. So I think they do kind of like it. They do kind of like have a pressure on us, for a various reason, maybe across social media as well. Because like you two already mentioned about, sometimes it is related to some kind of financial things, like maybe luxury things or things like that. Not, I don't know how to put it, but maybe they will show us the other people. They showed us, what they have or what they get in their life. Maybe that can be luxury things, or maybe some kind of something that cannot be bought by money. Maybe like a beautiful life, or family, or maybe healthy relationship, or maybe a sweet relationship or things like that. So uh, you know I think most of all, the first thing is some kind of financial things. So why do I really why am I so unlucky in this life or in this world? Am I the only one who is experiencing these kind of difficulties or situation? Especially when we see these a bunch of people, or these a bunch of social luxury things or things like that that people are showing off, and we cannot at the time we cannot afford for that. So maybe that kind of like an impact on our mental state as well. Right? So that's the thing. And also maybe some of the people, but not all the people on social media are not showing out. But they say like maybe they are just sharing information. They are just keeping memories on social media, or just keeping memory for themselves. But they do also have some of another effect to other person. Maybe if the person cannot much handle about the situation as well. Maybe they are seeing the other person people life, like about relationship or family or things like that, and also the person cannot have, or at the time they do not have that kind of life or things like that. Maybe that's another thing of a kind of pressure that we get on social media as well, especially when we use it a lot. Yeah, and also maybe like that that's go beyond these two scenario, maybe these two scenario, which I mean, financial things and other things, but they are also related to educational resources and also safety issue as well. Maybe especially these days we do face a lot of circumstances and such situation, because some kind of safety issue, and also we are not that much safer. Some of the people traveling around the world, or maybe traveling in the country, which is safe. So maybe at the time we kind of like it, and like I would not say envy, but we kind of like it distracted, or kind of like a feel pressure and feel worried about ourselves, and feel less confident about in ourselves and our life or things like that. So I won't say like, although the benefit, I understand, I know about the contribution and the benefit of social media to these days, to the society these days as well. But would you also kind of be aware of, should be aware of, these kind of side effects beyond these contribution and benefit. So that, because that is directly related to our mental health and our life as well. So yeah, that's kind of like a scary thing these days.
Yes, of course. And I also feel pressure if I saw, like, how can we say, people who is going to another country, or like who is living in their, like, safe life or something. So these days I really think like, oh, do I have to stay here and die here like this? Because it's not easy for me to go to the other country. That's why. Yeah. So another one is related to relationship and friendships. Of course. So yeah, when you see two people enjoying their relationship, you may feel like I also want a boyfriend or a girlfriend. So I will ask Amma first because I don't know about your relationship. So what do you think? How does the social media play regarding like romantic relationships and friendships?
Yeah, so these social media is the most important things for relationships because we can't stick together every time. So we give a lot of time for job, for building our career. So we split maybe sometime 4 months, 5 months, or maybe sometime 1 year. So at that time, social media is really important. Like we say, hello, good morning, and how are you? So we can we can give our care to our partner through by social media. So it's really good. So after COVID-19, we can like using Zoom. We can do a lot of activity like movie date, and also we are living half away back. We can do our movie date, and also like how can I say, I don't know, but just carrying through social media. So it's really good, not for relationship partner, just also other friends, or maybe other a lot of people like our family and also our siblings. So we can stay together a long time. This time, I want to stay in another country, so I used to communicate my parents and also my friends through the social medias, and we can make a lot of sweet. We can create a lot of sweet times on social media. That's why, for me, social media is really important for relationship. Yes.
Yes, I do agree. But some of my friends are using social media just to act sabi bila.
Just what?
Yeah, just one. Yeah, their purpose is only one. Sabi bila. What about Kumya?
So I really get mention about social media. They can have apps to create some kind of sweet memory and memorable moments. So for keeping us well, whenever we are distant, in a distant geographic situation. So I think I also heard about mention about zone. So speaking of zone, I kind of like remind me of something that I heard about zone. I'm not sure, but I heard about the founder or the creator of zone. Created it or funded it that sort of way just to communicate with his girlfriend during the pandemic time, maybe like during the COVID-19 pandemic time. So later I find that time passed, Zoom application is kind of like the most popular platform these days around the world. So, and I feel like, they just, he just created it for communicate with his girlfriend or things like that. But why are we using Zoom for studying? Why are we using it for, for online classes or the other thing, but not for, communication with our loved ones, especially most of the time. But we most of the time use Zoom for our studying, learning, and other things, attending classes online, things like that. So they're just kind of like a little bit info about Zoom. And it reminds me of something, when we mentioned about Zoom. So yeah, and also I would say like you mentioned about which how it is related with social media and relationship or friendship or maybe any relationship between people.
Yes, of course.
So yeah, for most of the people like maybe friendship or maybe relationship between family. So those kind of like a cool one or so much valuable one for us for people. So maybe some of the people say like they say even though we are not so connected in these days, not a text, not a call, but we stay a friend and we always have our back whenever they need us or whenever they need me or whenever I need them. So maybe they will say. So, but I think I would say like a communication is kind of like a core element for all kinds of relationship as well. Whatever you are in a friendship or maybe friendship, wherever you communicate with your friends, family members, or your partners or your boyfriend or girlfriend. But yeah, I would really say I would say like communication is the core element, a fundamental element. Honestly, to build a relationship as well. So, like I mentioned, I personally use social media for just communication, especially for just communication, and also other learning things. So, since social media, some of the social media platforms focus on communication purpose, I think it's kind of like a big contribution to our mental state and also to our relationship as well. Especially these days, we cannot be at the same place, or we cannot be together with our loved ones for a variety of various reasons. Maybe for our career, for our education, for our purpose, or things like that. So I think it's kind of like play a big role, really a big role, in building or in communicating with each other. So yeah.
Yes, of course. I agree with what you said. And yeah, when you share about Zoom, I feel like we are the willing in Zoom because they invented it just for their communication and we are using it. Oh, yeah. So yeah, and this is the effect of social media. Like it is also played a big role in shaping like relationships and friendships, and I also use it to contact with my boyfriend. Yeah. So and sometimes I feel like social media platforms are not really ethical because they try to ask a lot of consent to access our personal information, such as personal contact that we save in our phone or like our ID or something. So sometimes it is not very ethical, and sometimes people attack us, but they don't really care. So this is what I see. And what about you? What do you think? Do social media platform are doing enough for like to promote ethical habits?
Yeah. So I think social media, maybe like Facebook or Instagram or other, there are a lot of rules to avoid other at the, like maybe other personal or secure privacy. But sometimes I feel it when I use social media. I think I'm not insecure because when I see I think I thought, oh, I wanna eat banana, and also I wanna one shoe, and I start shoe photo, and how they give a lot of so they promote and they give a lot of shoe like advertisement, shoe advertisement, and also not also Facebook, like when I opened Instagram, like, oh, there's open noti in shoe, yes, shoe advertisement, and also other like I want to. I open like Twitter, and also they give noti that shoe advertisement. That's why when I think a lot of things, and when I search something or go give, or maybe something Chrome, I see a lot of notif kind on Facebook and also other social media. And that's why sometimes I think, oh, these trees about my personal case. Sometimes I feel like that. So like I never bring phone to my background because I already mentioned I'm not insecure. Sometimes maybe we give a lot of content, or we give a lot of content, and also sometimes permission to manage our like photo album and also camera and also everything in our phone settings, so they can control and they can watch a lot of maybe our activity and also our wants. That's based on being basing that our need and our wants. They give me a lot of advertisement post, so that's why I'm not insecure using social media, especially using phones. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do agree with you. And I think the future of social media will be more scarier than now, I guess, because we
Yeah.
are running with AI, artificial intelligence, and who doesn't understand the nature of human being and the emotion of the human being, and they are trying to control us with AI, and it is really scary. So I want to ask you, Gomimya, what do you think? What will be the future of social media look like in 10 years?
Oh my God. I'm not. I'm not quite sure because it just kind of get too broad, and it's really, beyond my understanding and imagination and things like that. Because every single day, every single minute, there's so much advanced technology going out there around the world. So, but one thing related to artificial intelligence (AI) is that I'm really surprised how it is advanced, especially these days, in a short period of time, maybe, I would say. So, and also, yeah, I agree with that, they can contribute to prepare these days around the world. And also, we do also, like I always mention, like, we do also have to aware of these side effects and these maybe limited control of, advanced technology or AI issue, because we do also a lot of AI data tools, or maybe in education sector as well. But one thing I learned, or one thing I've known through maybe through my experiences or through classes or from the society is that we cannot solely rely on technology. We cannot solely rely on technology alone, whatever it is, AI, artificial intelligence, or whatever or whatever kind of advanced technology these days. But yeah, so it always say like, whenever we use AI data or paraphrasing to, in academia, they always say like, we our application or our product is so advanced to detect, or to work functioning or to work mechanism, or detecting AI or paraphrasing. But the fact is that maybe they want us to know that we cannot solely rely on the AI application. Though they suggest us to use our maybe I would say like intellectual thinking or critical thinking, especially like name mentioned our human thinking and things like that. So there is no other not so, how can I say, not so reliable technology these days. Yeah, I would say they are so much advanced, but they are not solely reliable alone, things like that. So I would say maybe we can balance between those, our thinking or our human nature, things like that, and other advanced technology these days. Maybe we can balance it, or we can have a good benefit or good impact on ourselves or on our for other future advanced technology as well.
Mm. Yes, of course. So the last but not the least, I will go really fast. Okay, I will ask Emma. So if you have to give an advice to a person who is struggling with the influence of social media, So what would be that advice?
Yes, I want to give the kind of persons for I have a chance. If I have a chance, you know, leave your phone away from you, and also like do meditation, and stay with have fun with their family and also their friend. So like learning about languages or maybe something new languages or maybe something new skill like a computer skill or another like programming skill. So if you weren't to cover your social media addiction, so you want to give more time to meet people in passings, and also have to, to living together with a lot of your friends, lovely friends. So like I also mentioned, like learning a new ability or maybe a new things. So the kind for me, the kind of activity will him or her. Yes.
Yes, of course. This is really useful advice. So what about Gumim Annie?
Yeah, I'm on the same side with Noe. Like Noe mentioned, some techniques and some methods to cope with the use of social media and our use of our time as social media things and some other application. So I totally agree with that. But I would, I wish I could put my devices, not only for my devices away from me for for a day or for things like that. But if I did, maybe yeah, not only me, but if we did, we might we might get behind, the information these days or some kind of, technology or information these days. But I wish I could, but I couldn't. So, uh, so how am I coping with these, my time on social media, my time spent on social media is that, maybe I try to, I just trying to use, social media for or just information sharing or getting information as well. Maybe I just read news from Facebook on Facebook, and that's it. And I try to limit my time on Facebook as well. Like, I try to go maybe sometimes I watch some kind of interesting video that is interest that grab my attention. So maybe that's it, like 2 or 3 videos things like that. But I rarely or I never I rarely give a reaction. For example, like, laugh, or angry to that post, or maybe I really, leave a comment on that post because I'm just afraid. I'm just afraid of a algorithm giving me a lot of a bunch of those same kind of information and videos on my new feed on social media, Facebook. So that's one thing I'm really worried about. So even though I watch it, I enjoy it, but I didn't like it. I didn't give a reaction or like, laugh, or things like that, and I didn't even give a comment on that. So that's kind of like a one that I trick AI, that I trick algorithm. So like yeah, just a little bit, but that or this like that. And also I like I mentioned, I also trying to spend time with some other people, like away from these devices or social media things as well, because I have seen some kind of real progress, especially on my mental state these days, because we got a bunch of information, whether we like it or not, a bunch of information through social media as well. So, but I never, how can I say, I didn't ever go away from the social media because I still need to get information. I still need to keep informed and keep updated, information through the social media and the good use of social media. So that's how I coping with my time spent on application and social media as well. And that's how I create my little world to get, to have a good use of advanced technology these days. So yeah.
That is why you don't give reaction on my photo. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, that's another part of story.
Oh my god. Okay, so for me, as we can't live without social media, so we should set a time limit of using the social media. For example, let's say I won't use this until I have finished my homework or my study or something. Yeah, that is what I usually do. I set a limit and I control myself not to use it all the time, but I am still using it because my job are related to online, and I can't disappear for 1 or 2 days because if I leave it, people will worried about me and where has she gone, and they may worry. Yeah, so I need to be online all the time. Yeah, but I try not to use social media a lot. Yeah, this is the end of our podcast, and thank you for joining Emmanuel and Komimia. And also, I hope that you also have a good time as well. Yeah, so thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Me and Noe as well.